Guys, how you doing? So I'm not gonna glaze the Switch 2, but I will give credit where credit is due. And the build quality is premium. I'm telling you, like when I hold the Switch OLED and how delicate it feels. I'm sorry, because I'm playing Mario Kart on the other one. How delicate the Switch OLED feels, and compared to the Switch 2. It just feels premium quality. Like, it feels like a real handheld. And one thing I could definitely say about the Switch 2 is not a toy. I don't want anyone saying this is an expensive toy, because I told my kids, I was like, try not to drop this because this thing's very expensive. You know, if you accidentally drop it, I can understand. I mean, but I'm just saying if you constantly drop it like they were doing with the Switch OLED and it's got a crack on the bottom. Anyway. Yo, check this out, guys. Tell me this isn't cool, bro. Tell me this isn't cool. GameCube working with a Pro controller, bro. Yo, do you know how much I would love to play my GameCube with a Pro controller? That would be so cool. I'm just saying, like, yo, nah, I'm not even joking. I think this is really cool. Do, 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 do. I love Wind Waker. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I seriously bought both Switch 2s for my kids for the Mario Kart, and then I thought I had to game share Mario Kart. No, you don't have to game share Mario Kart, you just put it on multiplayer, and then connect all the controllers. I don't know why I thought I had to game share Mario Kart so that they had two Mario Kart World games. Oh my goodness, when I found that out, I was like, yo, that's so silly. All you need to do is multiplayer and then connect the Joy-Cons and the Switch 2 controllers and the Pro controllers and all that. I thought I had to game share Mario Kart so that they could play together. So that was funny in itself because I had no idea how to game share. It says something about open up a session. It says open up a session to game share. I had no idea what I was doing. And then I saw multiplayer and I was like, oh, I thought multiplayer online. I didn't think that it was multiplayer co-op. So, you guys don't have to have 4 Mario Kart World games, okay? I thought that you did. And then the game share, you don't have to game share because you just multiplayer. But I think it's absolute insanity. I called Nintendo yesterday, the support line, and they said that the primary and secondary Switch 2 overrides all the other Switches. Nintendo didn't say if you got 2 Switch 2s that your other Switches are going to be useless digitally. So, sorry, slow connection. So what that initially means is I would have to make a new account, buy all the digital games I already bought on my other account, just to make my Switch OLED primary and then my Switch version 2 secondary. Isn't that insane? I can't even play my 172 digital purchases on my older Switches now, just because of this Switch 2. The Switch 2 is a parasite. Every time I want to link my system, the Switch OLED, it says link to Switch 2. No, I want to link it to the Switch version 2. And it won't let you. I think it's insane that Nintendo doesn't have something where you could just, transfer or link or whatever to any system, not just the Switch 2. And then And then on my Switch OLED, it's like, oh, unlink the Switch 2. But when I unlink the Switch 2, then the other Switch 2 doesn't communicate with the Switch 2. It's absolute nonsense. Thank you for watching. Bye. What's up, guys? How you doing?